very good morning, student. How are you this morning? And have you finished your breakfast? Good. And did you sleep well last night? Okay, I believe that you also reviewed the lesson as well, right? Very good. So, my beloved student, please pay the attention on the whiteboard, please. So, look at my right hand side. You will see about the review, right? And today, what day is it today, everyone? Very good. So, today is Wednesday, right? Wednesday. So Wednesday, you will learn about the grammar section, right? Grammar section. And we also continue from last week, right? From last week about unit 2. Are there any sandwiches? Are there any sandwiches? I'm sorry, this one we also have a question mark, right? Are there any sandwiches? Okay, this is the title of Unit 2. And last week you also learned about count noun, right? Good. Count noun, non-count noun. And also we use with there is, there are, some and any, right? Good. And do you still remember about the definition and also the use of them? Good. So to make sure that you know exactly about this point, so let's start with me. Good. So here about count nouns. So what is count nouns? Count nouns are the nouns that we can count, right? Good. So like example, like a book. So you see a book. So here a book. Okay, a book. So we can count 1. And we also can use with plurals. 3 books. 3 books, we still can count it, right? 1, 2, and 3. So there are 3 books. Very good. So this one about non-count noun. So what's non-count noun, everyone? Non-count nouns mean that the nouns that we cannot count. Got that? Very good. So example like here, sugar. So sugar, can we count sugar? So how many sugars in a pack? We cannot, right? We cannot count it. We can say that it is a small thing, okay? A small thing that we cannot count. Like in here is the singular and here the plural, some sugar. We also can use some in non-count noun as well, okay? Some sugar. But we do not need to use as. Some sugar, not some sugars. Got it? Please take note this, everyone. Some sugar, not some sugars. Got it? And we also cannot use with article not we cannot say a sugar. Okay? Or we can say a shawl. We cannot say like this. Okay? We cannot use. Very good. So now let's move the attention to the next one, which is about there is. So there is plus some or any plus non-count noun. So this is about the formula. So in here we have the form, right? So we can use the form in order to write the correct sentence. Very good. So in here we have 3 forms: affirmative, negative, and questions. So the first one, the first one, there is some sugar. There is some sugar. So remember, like we have learned already about some, right? So we use in affirmative sentence. So we use there is some sugar. There is plus some and then plus non-count noun. Sugar we cannot count. Non-count noun, right? Good. And here, the negative sentence, there isn't any sugar. So do you still remember about any? So any we cannot use in affirmative. Get it? Very good. So here, there isn't any sugar. We cannot use with there isn't some sugar. Cannot. Okay? Good. And now let's move to the last sentence of the form. Is there any sugar? Is there any sugar? This is about the question form. Okay? So we use is in front of the subject and then plus there any sugar? Is there any sugar? Okay, so these are the questions. Very good. So now let's move to the last point, which is about there are plus some or any plus plural count noun. Here, I just put dot dot dot. We can use plural countable noun or plural count noun. Okay. Again, there are plus some or any plus plural count noun. Okay, good. This is the example of the affirmative sentence. There are some books. So the word books, it means count noun or non-count noun? Good. Count nouns, but it is in plural nouns. Get it? Plural count noun. There are some books. There aren't, this is the negative sentence, there aren't any books. So remember, any we use with negative in questions. So there aren't any books. And the last sentence, are there any books? Are there any books? Okay, so this about the question form. You got that, everyone? So I hope you can create the sentence, okay, by using these two forms. And you also can know exactly about count noun and non-count noun as well. Good. So everyone, let's move your attention to our lesson today. And we still continue from section E, right? Good. Here, section E. So everyone, now please open your book on page 16. Okay, so today we're gonna finish our lesson today as well. Our unit 2, page 16 and 17. Okay, so when you open the book on page 16, you will see section E. Section E, which is about unscramble and write. So unscramble, okay, you need to reorder with the correct sentence. Okay, very good. So in here, you have number 1 up until number 4. But exactly number 1 is the sample. Okay, they give you the sample. Okay, so for example, like number 1, some I money need. So we have to rewrite the sentence again with the correct one. So I need some money. You got that? Good. So start from number 2 up until number 4. So you have 2 minutes to complete it. You can pause the video first. Let's start. Okay, so welcome back everyone. So I hope you complete the correct sentences. Okay, very good. So now to make sure that you have done a very good job, so let's check the answer with me. Okay, very good. So in here we have the word soup. Isn't there any? So you have to rewrite the sentence again. So the first one we have to choose the word there. Very good. There. So we use with the capital letters because of the word is the beginning of the sentence, so we use the capital letter. There. After that, very good. Isn't. There isn't, and then next, very good. Any. And the last one is the word soup. Soup. So there isn't any soup. Is this the negative sentence or affirmative sentence? Very good. Negative sentence we use with any. Good. So now let's move on to number 3. Some bicycles are there. So the first word is good. There. After that, there are. Good. There are. And then, good. Some. And the last one, which is about the word bicycles. Very good. Bicycles. Okay. Number 4, the last one. There any trees are. So this is about the question form, right? So we use, very good, we use are in front of the subject. Are there After that, any, very good. And then the last one is the word trees, very good. So are there any trees? Very good. So here are the correct answer. Okay, so I hope your answer will be correct too. Good. So now everyone, let's move the attention to the next one, which is about look at each picture, circle the correct word to complete the questions, then complete the short answer. Okay, so in here we also have 3 sentences. Okay, 3 questions and 3 answers. But the first one, for number 1, is the example. Okay, okay. So everyone, let's look at number 1. Are there any bed or beds? So the answer we say yes. So yes. After that, there are. If you say yes, yes there are. If you say no, no there aren't. Okay, good. So now let's move on to number 2. Is there any water or waters? Okay, so the correct answer is water. Very good. Water. Just look at the form that we just review a moment, right? So this is about the plural. Sorry, here non-count noun. Very good. Water. We cannot count, right? So is there any water? So the answer is no. No, there. Very good. So no, there isn't. No, there isn't. Okay, so now let's move on to the last one. Are there any girl or girls? So the correct one is, are there any girls? Very good. Girls. We can count, right? Girl, 1 girl, 2 girls, 3 girls. Very good. So the answer, I said no. So no, there isn't or there aren't. Very good. No, there aren't. No, there aren't, because of we use are. Very good. So everyone, now let's move your attention to the next one, which is section G. Okay, so correct the underlined mistake. Rewrite the sentence correctly. Okay, so everyone, so please open the book on page 16 again, and the last one, the last sections. And we have 3 sentences, and the first one, which is about the sample, right? Okay, so the number 1, there are any cookies on the table? There are some cookies on the table. So we underline the word any. So we cannot use any in affirmative form, right? Do you still remember? Good. So we use some in affirmative sentence. Very good. So now this is about the exercise. So you can pause my video for 1 minute to complete it. Now let's start. Very good. So everyone, welcome back, and hopefully your answer is correct. And let's check with me all together. Okay. Very good. So here, number 2, there isn't some rice in my bowl. In my bowl. So this is about the underlined mistake, the word some. So you have to rewrite the sentence correctly again. So we write the same this one. There isn't here. So we change to very good. Any rice in my bowl. So why we use any in this sentence? Why? Very good. So you have to take a look to this one, because it is the negative sentence. Very good. And let's move on to the last Sentence number 3. Are there any boy in your class? Are there any boy in your class? This is about the underlying mistake. So the correct one is we use are there any. Okay, so are there any? After that, boy, we change to boys. Very good. Boys in your class. Okay, so are there any boys in your class? This is about this one, right? With the plural count noun. Very good. So now this is about the next one, which is about explore more. So you can open the book on page 17. You will see about explore more. You find more information. Very good. So in here, for the first section, fill in each blank. Write the correct words or words from the box. So in here we have the word from the box, right? There is, there are, any, isn't any, there isn't. And about number 1, this is about the sample, but I didn't write on the whiteboard. Okay, so I just write only number 2 up until number 6. So this is about the exercise. So are you ready to complete it? So you have 2 minutes to complete this exercise. You can pause the video. Good. Everyone, so now hopefully your answers are correct. So let's check the answer with me all together. Okay, so number 2. Okay, so I can read for all of you. Let's make some sandwiches for lunch. Okay, I'll check the kitchen. What do we need? Number 1. Is there any bit? Is there any beef? So yes, there is. Are there? So are there? After that, blah 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 blah. Tomatoes. So are there? So are there what? Are there? We use with any or some? Are there? Very good. So we use with are there. So here, are there? Any. Very good. Any, right? Very good. So are there any tomatoes? Very good. So we cross out this word. The next one, number 3. Yes, there are. After that, blah 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 blah. Some cheese too. So we use with yes, there are. There are what? There are what? Yes, there are. Which one? Okay, so now let's move to number 3. Yes, there are. Full stop. And then number 3, right? Blah blah blah. Some cheese too. So the answer is you choose there. There is. Very good. There is. So we cross out this one. So yes, there is some cheese. This is about the form, right? We use with non-count noun. Very good. So now let's move on to number 4. But blah 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 any butter. So we use with very good. There isn't. There isn't. Okay? We cross out there isn't. But there isn't any butter. That's okay. Are there any peppers? Yes. So number 5, blah blah blah. Some green pepper. Some green peppers. So the answer is there. There are. Good job. There are. So there are some green peppers. Great. Oh no. What's wrong? So the last one. There. Blah blah blah. Bread. So the last one is the word isn't any. You are right. Isn't any. This is about the question, right? So here the last one. So that's all right. Very good. So hopefully you correct with the this one correctly. So about this, the last point, which is about link and review, right? Link and review. So this is also about the exercise. So circle and write to answer the questions. Share your answer with your class. Okay, so in here, I would like all of you to do this about, we can say, the classwork for all of you. So you can complete it, and after you're done, so you can send to your homeroom teachers. Okay, very good. So this is about the end of the unit 2. So do you have any question, everyone? Very good. So in this unit you learn a lot about count noun, non-count noun, and also there are, some, and any, right? And about the usage, and you practice many exercise too. Okay, so if you have any questions, so you can ask your homeroom teachers. Okay, and see you in the next video. Goodbye.